Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into what might be one of the biggest leaps in photography tech recently, the Fuji X-H3, an 80-megapixel beast that's turning heads across the industry. But it's not just about the headline number. This camera could seriously change expectations for professional gear. In this session, we'll explore its features, real-world performance, who it's best suited for, and help you decide if it's worth upgrading. Let's start by asking, why do high megapixel cameras even matter? Simply put, more megapixels mean finer detail, richer textures, and more flexibility to crop without sacrificing image quality. Whether it's making giant prints, zooming in on tiny elements, or capturing scenes with astonishing clarity, megapixels matter. That said, high pixel counts in the past often came with trade-offs, slower speeds, unreliable autofocus, and struggles with image noise. Many photographers became skeptical of the megapixel wars because the gains often weren't practical. The Fuji X-H3 changes that perception entirely. It's not just about cramming more pixels into a sensor, it's about delivering a fast, sharp, and highly usable experience, making every pixel truly count. At the heart of the X-H3 is a brand new 80-megapixel sensor. Fuji designed this sensor to produce breathtaking detail without bogging down the workflow. Whether you're capturing landscapes, portraits, product shots, or fine art, the images almost leap off the screen. A major part of the magic comes from the new processor, which handles these massive files effortlessly. Press the shutter, and the camera locks focus, snaps the photo, processes it, and is ready for the next shot in a flash, no frustrating delays. Plus, the dynamic range sees a major boost, delivering rich details from the darkest shadows to the brightest highlights. Autofocus is another area where the X-H3 shines. Managing focus at 80 megapixels is a serious challenge, but Fuji's AI-driven autofocus tracks eyes, faces, animals, vehicles, and more with astonishing reliability. Whether you're capturing fast-moving action or working in tricky lighting, the focus stays locked on, even indoors or at sunset. When lighting gets tough, the X-H3's autofocus stays confident. It's the type of high-end performance normally reserved for much more expensive cameras. Another crucial feature is stabilization. With 80 megapixels, even tiny movements can blur your shot. Fuji tackled this by creating a robust 5-axis stabilization system, letting photographers shoot handheld at slower shutter speeds while still getting tack-sharp results. Whether you're walking while filming or capturing street scenes without a tripod, the stabilization keeps things smooth and sharp, liberating you to shoot more creatively without lugging heavy gear. When you start looking at the actual images from the X-H3, the results speak for themselves. Landscapes pop with lifelike textures, portraits feature flawless skin tones and fine details, cityscapes glow with vivid colors and beautiful control of highlights even at night. Thanks to the sheer resolution, you can crop heavily into an image without losing clarity. Need a close-up portrait from a wide shot? No problem. Spot a bird across a field? You can zoom in and still keep the image crisp. The quality isn't marketing talk, it's visible in every file. The camera body itself also deserves praise. Fuji has clearly paid attention to ergonomics. The grip feels natural and secure, even for photographers with larger hands. The buttons and dials are positioned intuitively and feel premium to the touch. Plus, the body is fully weather-sealed, ready to face rain, dust, cold, and harsh environments. The X-H3 isn't a delicate studio tool. It's built for serious, real-world use, combining strength, beauty, and practicality. In terms of competition, the X-H3 stacks up impressively against rivals like the Sony A7RV, Canon EOS R5, and Nikon's E7 II. Where others may sacrifice dynamic range to boost speed, Fuji strikes a remarkable balance, offering both stunning image quality and reliable shooting performance. Fuji's color science also stands out, giving photos a natural depth and richness, especially for skin tones often needing very little editing. For a camera in the $3,000 plus range, the X-H3 isn't just competing, it's leading. So, who should seriously consider the X-H3? If you're a landscape photographer chasing the finest details, portrait artist who needs impeccable skin tones, a commercial or product shooter looking for flawless texture, or an advanced hobbyist wanting the best possible image quality, this camera could be a dream come true. It's also a solid option for hybrid creators who want excellent stills and video capabilities. For casual users who mainly post to social media, it's probably overkill, but for pros and serious enthusiasts, it's a real powerhouse. Of course, no product is perfect. There are a few things to be aware of. First, the file sizes are huge. You'll need fast, high-capacity SD cards and a powerful computer to handle the workflow. Second, 80 megapixels might be far more resolution than casual shooters need, especially if you're only sharing small images online. It's important to match the tool to your needs. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive into the Fuji X-H3. If you're excited about this camera or have any questions, feel free to jump into the comments. And if you enjoyed today's breakdown, consider subscribing and joining our awesome community of photographers and gear enthusiasts. We have plenty more exciting coverage coming soon. Until next time, stay creative, stay curious, and keep pushing your craft forward.